Hey, it's H here. Today we are taking a look at technical analysis for Bitcoin. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave theory and provide multiple scenarios the price may take and explain why I prefer one counter over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Starting here on 1 hour time frame, we've had this overall structure cooking up for a while. Overall, we are looking this as an X, and now we are looking into the wave Y of minor scale. Within this wave minor, we have a W, X and Y. Again, you can label these substructures as you wish. This is how I'm labeling it, as a WXY, which is, again, not to be mistaken, it is invalid way of counting according to the original Elliott Wave book, which is about the complex corrections, wave Y, and having a complex correction, aka this WXY, within this complex correction, and that is not allowed. But yeah, we can talk about that more later, and we have talked about that and so often that I'm not going to go too much detail into that today. In this one, however, we have a possibility for this being an A wave, looking for a B and then C. Whether the B is done or not, we'll see. To me, it does not look finished. For the A wave, again, we still have this same structure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or the wave A is not complete, and we have this weird looking structure in which we have a 1, 2. This whole structure is 3, 4, and 5. I don't like this as much just because wave 4 is taking so much longer than wave 2, and yeah, that is basically it. Otherwise, it would be just fine. Let's zoom into the local price action that we want to be seeing actually. So this is the bullish scenario in which we have this as a wave 1 or wave A through a pullback to wave 2 or wave B, and then again 1 through a pullback to wave 2, and then again 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into 1, 2, 3, so sub micro 3 here, and then looking for a wave 4 now. Wave 4 could be done here as we have gone right to the 0.5. We don't really want to see lower than this overall, but again, the invalidation point is all the way down here at $20,750. From the current price, we would need to drop another 4.2% for this to be invalidated. Now let's take a look at this wave 4 overall again. What do we see? We see that this here is the lowest RSI, and we still have made a lower low on price, but have not created a low low on RSI, creating a bullish divergence in here, which would suggest that this move here is a 5-way move. In this one, we could have labeled this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and within this 3, we would have this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it fits quite nicely in here. That would mean that generally we could be placing this as an A wave, then looking for B and then C. Again, we have already retraced quite a bit, so I'm not quite sure if this is or how valid this is. Now within this B wave, we can also say the same thing here, and let's go into smaller time frame, 1 minute, just to look at the structures in here. Again, looking at these highs here, we do have divergence forming here, so we could be saying that we have a 1, 2, some kind of 3, 4, and 5, right? Again, that divergence would suggest that this indeed was a 5-way move, and it kind of looks okay with it. Let me try that again, like so. But again, it's not perfect. Never needs to be perfect. But again, this could be a 5-way move. Where does that, or what does it relate to? Well, most likely it is going to be something that it relates to something like this. And this would create us the B wave. Now, as we had this as the wave or 5-way structure into wave A, then we would be looking for wave B. The wave B cannot take out these highs. If it does, then we don't have this as a 5-way structure, okay? And then definitely this would need to be looked into more as a 3-way structure somehow. Don't look like that as much. But in any case, this wave A would be related to this wave C, and most likely the wave C would take out the lows that we had here for the A wave, going below the 21.5 0.16k. Overall, this looks pretty okay. Whether wave B here is starting its last leg here, I'm not sure, but it does look very overlapping here, so I'm not quite sure if it is done. Overall, we don't need to be knowing the exact count. Again, very small time frames. We can be just looking and playing it as a range game here. Having the fixed range profile here helps things a bit. We can look for short setups and long setups off of these volume profiles, and yeah, it definitely helps. Range value area low, these highs, these lows, and these highs on the range value area highs. Currently, the point of control acted as resistance a couple of times, then broke through, and we'll see if it holds now as a support, and then we can expect the price go back to this range value area high. I did take some long setups here, as we did get to the golden pocket area, or actually a bit lower. I took the longs here at the golden pocket, and it does not really look too impulsive as of yet, but again, I'll take my profits here. Stop loss below here, below this A, or if you want to be having bigger stop loss below here, again, that would exit the range already, but again, we can still have these wicks, something like this, for the C wave, and taking out the A wave, and having people having stop losses here would wick this through quite some price, and then possibly do something like that. But yeah, that is the long way around to explaining the bullish idea. Let's take a look at the bearish idea before we go. In this one, again, instead of A or 5-way structure in here, we have this as a 3-way, W, X, and Y, then A, B, and C into the wave X. So W, X, and wave Y. Within wave Y, we are looking again for 3-way structure, in which we have already created a 5-wave here as an A, 3-way back into the wave B, and then we would be looking for 5-wave structure into the wave C. We don't want it to go beyond the 23.5k area, as that would make this very less likely of a count. In this C wave, however, again, we have this as a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 into the third. So again, 1, 2, 3. Same idea, looking for this wave 4, whether it is done here or it needs to be doing the same exact thing as we were just talking about, something like this, and then looking for that last leg to go for the wave C. Yeah, wave 3 was not really extended, so we can be expecting some kind of extension here on the 5th after this consolidation. It can take this whole weekend and pump on the Monday morning. We'll see what happens though. We can be playing this range very well today and tomorrow. But that is pretty much everything I want to share today. If you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes. Link to my free Discord server in the description below, and please let me know what asset should I cover next. For now, I thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you in the next video. Bye bye.